Well, much has been said about the famous frog compound, and I just thought I'd give you a little once over of what it kind of looks like. So, those of you that know, we made it to Frog Fest, which is the Geezer Gathering of 2019, which is running in August 16th, 17th, and 18th. And we are here. So as you enter the compound, that's the big house. Parking facilities. And you know it's Mr. Butchie's place because it says the Antons right there. Gold leaf on a rock, don't see that much. First building you're going to notice is what used to be the garage, which is now converted into some very fine living quarters. Inside, an addition on and a deck on top of that. So not only do you have places to sleep about 50, basketball goals, places all set up, another lake, which is right behind you. Butch and crew getting ready to get started on something, God only knows. More buildings. And the view from the house, which is the lake. Go ahead. It's
I'm just standing in the sun.
okay. So say it's video, so don't worry. I'm just shooting. See, you're on this little isthmus in between two lakes. We'll walk over here, continue our tour of the compound. The back of the big house. This was the ice house and Sandy's bar and grill with no grill. This is where we can hang around at night by the fire, enjoy ourselves. More sleeping quarters in the old ice house, and upstairs still more. Notice the detail on just about everything. This is called the bat house because when Butch and them moved in here, this is actually filled with bats. Long story. Notice some of the details. As you look back, there's a restroom which is conveniently located. More facilities. More stuff. Flamingo Beach is that way. The second lake behind us. You have a kids' playground. This is where Liza and I are staying, which is called the it's called the trailer because actually there was a trailer here, but Butch hired some Amish guys to actually build a log cabin here, and it's very nice, very cool, very, very cool. Two more cabins back over there for sleeping facilities. A zip line, honest to God zip line, that you go crashing into that nice little pad over there. Again, the lake and a view of the big house. So this kind of gives you an idea of what the compound is like. But I forgot one pretty cool place. As you walk over here, you notice there's a deck. Some nice chairs sitting on the deck. And of course the second lake, which is behind you, or behind the main place. And there is what's called the tree house. And the tree house is actually let me think, it's a tree house that some people are staying in while we're here. And of course you got another big dock back out on the other lake behind us. So that's kind of a tour of the compound. There are more toys and stuff on the other side of the street, and maybe we'll go over there and take a look at them too. Well, let's go over and take a look at the other side of the street. This is what the other side of the street looks like, Mr. Butchie's Toys. And that's private property, no trespassing, but since I'm me, I can go anywhere. But over here you've got chairs, you've got big floats, you've got a boat, pontoon boat, got a really cool little place where you can sit there and watch the sunset. And this is a great place to watch the sunset, by the way. Give you a feel for where it is. We're just right on the other side of the street from the big house and the compound. So it gives you an idea. We're down here by the lake. Mr. Butchie is into power sports, as you well know. Everything from motorcycles to his little ski runners there. Beautiful day out here. I guess this is where the lifeguards sit. So the people are starting to move around this morning and come across the street to take a look at things. And quite a little setup he's got here at the compound. Some of the crew out.
Oh, jeez.
Is that a
Yeah.
GoPro?
Well, it's called an Osmo, but same thing. It's the cameras they use off of drones.
Oh, okay.
So we are right on the highway. People roar by, but that's okay. Another view of the compound. And right across the street is all the stuff. Another good shot of the main house and the secondary house and the third dairy house and the fourth and fifth and sixth and seventh and eighth dairy houses, which has got about 3 acres here, he says. And it's very, very nice, very lovely setting. Our first project was to build a birdhouse and then paint it. And here's some of the examples of what people are doing. Fine examples, like barbers who are painting birdhouses now.
You get better after this one.
Ooh, there's mine, Hopkins Hotel right there. There we go. Liza's doing a second one. Here's some of the others. Danny did that one from Chicago. That's really nice. Tweeters. Home tweet home.
I'd be invited to that. That's au naturel. Oh.
Yeah,
Now look at this here.
that is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mrs. Guido did that one.
Really?
Yeah,
Far out.
that is pretty cool. So people are just kind of lounging around, getting ready for the day. Another group that's over there getting ready to get set up for something. We'll go over and see what they're doing too.
So
Some instruction going on here.
Out here.
Pay no attention to the man with the camera.
So you got another speaker.
Here's Butch's shop. He's got it all set up. We've got all our samples ready to go, ready to play with some Ronin paint, and ready to play with some other paints and stuff and all kinds of things. Jill's here looking at things. This is Butch's other little shop that he's got out at the lake, which is conveniently located to Flamingo Beach. And Flamingo Beach is right down there. If we're lucky, we might see some flamingos. By golly, look at that. There are some flamingos down there. If I had zoom, I'd zoom in on them, but maybe you could see them. This is the back lake. And this is the storage area back here where all the stuff is stored. You've got a bobcat back here, all kinds of stuff. Butch has got some toys, let me tell you. He's got some toys.